Hey, greetings at WPCode Studio. In this video, we are going to build a realistic AI chatbot UI, something that looks and feels like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Cloud, but using only HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And we will also break down how AI chatbot works visually, so you understand the concept even without using any paid API. So this tutorial is strictly for beginners and it's made only for learning, so don't worry if you are new to front-end or AI concept. By the end, you will not only create a smart looking chatbot UI, but you will understand why we write each line of code. So without any more delay, let's subscribe to this channel and like this video. Anytime I'll get returned to you. In the meantime, I have created these necessary 3 files. Those are actually needed. So first, let's build the structure with HTML and we will keep it clean and semantic. First of all, we have to take it here HTML boilerplate. So let me take and then just change the title. And then leave it as it is for the time being. And within this body tag, we will do all the HTML codes. So first of all, within this body tag, we will take a div. This div class name we should give here container, but it would be perfect if we give here chat container, then it will be meaningful. So for that, let's just write it here, chat container, and within this we need a header for that chat. So again, we should take here div, and this div class name I'm gonna give here header, and within this we will take a avatar and okay, this is our title, header title, and below this we will take another div. These divs are chatbots. So for that we will give here class name chatbots, and within this all the messages will be appear. So for that I'm giving here a comment message. Okay, and below this we will take another div, this div for input fields. So where a user will be type their requirement and then they will send, and right after then this AI chatbot will give the result. So for that we will take here another div, and this div class name I'm gonna give here input box, and within this we will take the first input field. So input type will be text, and we will take here ID, okay. But before opening HTML code on a browser, let me share with you one more thing, that if you new to code and every single changes you are reloading your browser to get last update, and this topic will be very helpful for you if you are using Visual Code Studio, because you no longer have to reload your browser repeatedly or even go into the directory file to open the code file. So you can simply run the code directly on live. But how? No worries, just simply click over this extension panel, and from here just you need to search live server, and then you will get this extension, and from here you just need to install. You can see here already this extension is installed here in my code studio, that's why I don't need to install it again. So if you don't have, simply just search and install it, and then we have to open the file. But how? So for that, just click over this index.html file, and then you will get this option open with live server. Just simply click over this option and then it will take you to this browser. That means your code is run on live. HTML structure is ready for work, but unfortunately this looks too much chaos. It's not pretty because still we don't have applied any CSS over these HTML elements. So without any more delay, let's go back to our Visual Code Studio, and from here just click over this style sheet, and within this file we will do all the CSS codes. But before that, we should link up this style.css file with the HTML file. Below this title tag we will make link our style sheet. So for that, just enter here link, and then it will suggest you just tab key, enter, press, and then our file name here is style.css, but here is styles.css. We need to remove this one character, and then it will be work, I think. So first of all, we will apply some of CSS properties that will be work over the whole template. So for that, we'll take here first of all universal selector, and then we will take here curly braces, and within this we will write here margin 0 and padding will be also 0. So write 0. And box sizing also order box, and also we need a font family for this template text content. So for that, just to write here font family property, and then we will use here pop-ins. Okay, then let's take a look on our browser how actually it's working or not. So for that, just let me open the browser, and now you can see all the margin or padding has been removed from the template, because we were told that here margin 0 and padding 0, and also font family our will be pop-ins font. Then this is working according to our requirement that we were asked. So for the time being, let it go, and then we will start. Alright, then we will have a CSS over this body tag. But before we proceed, how about if we optimize our workflow by placing Code Studio and the browser side by side? As a result, we will be able to see the changes in live. So let's do it. And also I need this browser next to my Code Studio, and okay, it's all right. And then we're gonna apply CSS over the body tag. So for that, you may copy this, or you just can be enter the word here like me, and then curly braces, and within the body we will apply a background color. For that, we need to call background property here. So just write it here, and then the color. Now for example, I'm going to give here a background color like dark, and if we set this, now you can see the template background is already changed, and we can see that color is applied over this body tag. But we don't need this color. We're gonna use here linear gradient background color. So for that, just write it here, linear gradient. And within this first property, we will give here 155 degree. This will be background color position, and then first color we're gonna give here something blue. And the second color is okay. Then now save it, and now we can see the background color is changed, but this is looks something chaos. We're gonna fix it. And then we need to give here the height for this template, I mean this body. So for that, we're gonna call here height property, and this height will be 100 EAs. So it does mean 100 of the viewport height. And then we're gonna give here color for all the template fonts like this content. So for that, we need to call here color property, and within this color we're gonna give a back white color. For that, just give here it, and then save it. Now it looks something pretty better than before. So even there, we need to apply a few more property for this body tag and body. So this will be display flex, and justify content. We're gonna give here center will be perfect, because we're gonna place all the elements center from left to right. And then also we need to give one more property that is called align item center. So this will be for vertically center all the child's elements. So now if we save this, then we're gonna see here all the elements will be placed between the template. Next, we're gonna apply CSS over this chat container. Just copy the class name from here and just paste it. But before that, we should take here a full stop, and then okay. So first property will be here width. So we're gonna give here width 95%. And max width we're gonna tell here 700 pixel. And then background color. So background color we should keep here white, because already we have given here a body background color that is a different color, so that's why here white color will be perfect, I think. So that's why I'm gonna give here this color. And now save it. Okay, and still we need to add here so many properties that we're gonna give here. So first, now we're gonna give here backdrop filter. So let's give it backdrop filter, and then call the value blur, and it will be 10 pixel. Right there we will give you a border radius for this chat container, and this border radius will be 20 pixel. Now you can see this corner is not appear here, because we have been given already a border radius for this chat container. That's why it looks something a radius and is smooth. And then we're gonna give here a display flex property. And flex direction will be column, and overflow we'll say here overflow will be hidden, and border So in the meantime, we have applied few properties over this chat container and this chat container. So in this time, we're gonna apply CSS property over this child element. So first of all, we're gonna apply CSS over this header. Just copy it from here and then come to our style sheet and paste it. From here, first of all, we're gonna give a padding for this header. So padding we're gonna give here 20 pixel. I think it would be great looking. Now it's working, and then we're gonna give a background color for this header. This background color we will give here RGB. So just enter the word here, and within this we will tell the color. And this color will be applied 5% only. So we should remove this semicolon from here and save it. And now text align will be center, font width 600, border bottom and the color. Save it. Okay, that's all right. And then we're gonna apply CSS over this chat box, I mean message body. So we should change the class name, so that would be better for understanding easily. And next we're gonna apply CSS over this chat box, but before that we should change this for better understanding, like chat body. This will be easier to understand the workflow that we are working on chat body. So just copy it and first property we're gonna give here flex 1, and then padding also we should give here 20 pixel, and overflow all, that mean top to bottom, so this will be top to bottom. So this overflow top to bottom will be auto. Display, we're gonna tell here flex, and flex direction here will be also column, and gap we should take here 15 pixel gap. So now body already completed, and in the next time we're gonna and then again came back to our HTML code template, and from here just copy this input box class name and then come off here, and this input box first property will be display flex, and second one padding. This padding we're gonna give here top to bottom 15 pixel and left to right 20 pixel, and the background color. This background color we're gonna give here RGB color. So this color code will be 255, and then again just copy and paste it here, and the color opacity will give here 0.04, and the border top 1 pixel solid. This will be also this color, just copy it and then just reduce the number into 1, and now just copy this class name again and then paste it, and in this time we're gonna apply CSS over this input field. So for that we will apply the property, but before that we should make sure where we are going to apply the CSS properties. So that's why I'm clearing everything in detail. So just copy this input field, or you can write it as yourself. this input field property first will be flex 1, and then adding 12 pixel. Now this looks great, so it will be more pretty. Gradually just hold down, and the border radius we will use here 12 pixel, and border also 1 pixel. Sorry, this back border color will be 0D 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 1A. And now the background color here, this color just pick up it, just so font size we're going to give here 18 pixel. That will be perfect size. And now in the next we're gonna apply CSS over this bottom. So this one, I'm talking about this bottom. So before that, just copy again this parent class, and then we will take this bottom tag from here, and within this curly braces we will say margin left will be 10 pixel, and adding top to bottom 12, and left to right we're gonna give here 20 pixel, and background color so here we're gonna apply the same background color that we were applied over this body tag. So from there just copy this and then just paste it here. Okay, it's all right. And then now it's the background color already applied over this button, but it's not looking pretty because still we left to add some more properties. User color here will be white, and then border radius we're gonna give here 12 pixel, and cursor pointer. Okay, but unfortunately we can't see here the border, but that's why it's not looking too much pretty. So how about we can remove this? So for that, just write here border style. No, now it's okay. And then we should give a box shadow for this bottom, then this will be looks more pretty. So box shadow we're gonna give here 10 pixel, 20 pixel, and 20 pixel. And color or GBA our UI is ready for work, but still there have a few mistakes that we need to fix. For example, if we click over this input field, and then you can see this border is come off here, but we should remove this. So for that, just enter one more property within this input field, that's called outline none, and then save it. And now it has been removed. And even after, there have one more property that we should add here over the chat container. I'm talking about this chat container that mistakenly we need to add that property. So for that, just come here and here we need to add that property below this width. This will be height. So let's enter here 100 yes, but now it's look something chaos. We should decrease the height because we need space over this chat and bottom of the chat. So for that, just remove it and enter 90 ps. And now it's look pretty. It's time to work with the JavaScript. I mean, we will add interactivity using JavaScript. So where first of all we will grab the input text and display it as a user message, and it will simulate a bot replay after a short delay. So for that we need to go on within this script.js file, and here we will do all the codes, I mean all the necessary JavaScript code that we actually needed. But before that we should make sure that our script.js file is linked with this HTML file or not. But unfortunately still we did not have a link of this file with HTML file. So now let's make it. So already we have been completed our link up script.js file with this HTML file, and now it's time to code with JavaScript. Or first of all we're gonna grab the value. So we will work in sequence based, I mean I'm talking about stepwise. So in this first step we will get HTML elements within this JavaScript. So for that let me comment here step 1 get HTML elements. So in this step, once we need to grab the required HTML elements here inside this script file. So let's clear it actually which element we needed. So we need here chat body. I mean I'm talking about this one, and within this element we will appear all the messages. That all will be appear within this chat body as a child. So for that just copy this child class from here and let's grab it, destroy it. And second one is user input, where user will be type message. So against the user message we will generate a logical and variable answer through it will be work as like AI chatbot. So for that we need to grab this input field within that script.js file. So simply just copy this id name from here and then store it as a variable. So now in this second step we're gonna create a function to add a message to the chat. So first of all let's comment step 2 create chat. So let's create that function, and I'm gonna give here the function name here add message, for example. So for the time being leave it as it is because we gonna work with another function before doing any code within this this code block. So let's jump over the step 3. So in this step 3 we're gonna create a function to send message, but this will be work right after while a user will click over the send button. So for that we need to get into our HTML, I mean index.html file. So here within this we can see this button that is appear here. So within this button we have to add HTML event attribute. So this is called one click and within this we have to assign a name for this function, like send messages. Just copy this event name from here, and let's come to our JavaScript file, and here in this we will create that function and paste that function event name and then curly braces. So now we have to check actually this button is working or not while user will be click. So for that, let's give an alert message for checking purpose. Let's see. Yeah, that's working. So let's remove this one. Right, then we will get back to this step 2. I mean, we will do all the necessary code within this add message, then we will work with another function. So for that, first of all, we need to assign here 2 parameters like text and sender, and the sender value we will assign here by defaultly like user. Okay, and then we will create a child elements. So for that, we need to write this document. Since we're going to create a child element, that's why we need to call here create elements method, and within this string we will say what tags or attribute we're gonna take here, we're gonna create here. So since we need here a child, that's why I'm giving here div elements that will be created, and then just copy this message, and from this message just call class name. Within this class name, message will be and just copy the sender and paste it here. Again, just copy message, and from this message we're gonna call inner HTML. Here for this div we're gonna give a class name like avatar. So let's add that class name avatar, and within this we will write a ternary operator because I will explain it. Just let me write it first. So here sender so that means if sender equal to user, then we will appear this avatar, and if it's not user, then we will appear this AI related avatar. I mean, it's like a machine. And then one more div we need here. And this div class name I'm going to give here bubble. So here in this div we will enter the value, I mean input value, so that will be comes to this text parameter. So just copy it and paste it here. Okay, leave it as it is, and then we're gonna work with. So now what we need to do, so we have already created our child elements and appear that message within this child element, I mean within this div. So now this div we need to be happen within this chat body. So for that, just copy this chat body and then paste it. And for since we're gonna append all the childs, that's why we need to call here append child method, and then just enter these messages. And also we need one more thing, that scroll top. So what does it mean actually? What does it mean? Why we write this code? Because this is what makes the chat scroll to the bottom every time a new message is added. So that's this is stage 3. I mean, within this function we're gonna get the user text. I mean, while user will be type anything within this input field, that field we need to grab within this JavaScript file through while they will click over this send button. So for that, just copy this user input from here and then paste it. And since we need to get the value, that's why we'll call here value and then write trim. This means all the white space will be removed from this input text. That's why we have added here trim. So now let's store it within our variables. For that, I'm writing const mss. And now if not message, then what will be? Then we will return nothing. If message is empty, this line stops the function from continuing, prevent sending blank message. So that's why we have added this statement small. So now in the next we need to work with add message. So just copy this function name from here, just paste it here, and then within this bracket we will enter two parameters, like this one message and second one is user. It will be a string, and then function that we have already called within this send message function. Here we have already assigned two parameters, like message and second one is user. That message will send the text value, I mean input value, to this function, and here we are receiving that message by text, and here we have assigned here message. But this is not a big deal, you can use different parameter for different functions. So now leave it as it is, and then we will make the input field empty, because right after send message the user input field should be blank. That's why we will add here user input and value equal will be empty string. That's it. Write it here. This will be arrow function, and within this we will create a variable. This variable name I'm gonna give here replay, and here we will create a function like this. And within this we will pass one parameter. This is called message. Just paste it, and now we will call again this add message function. Just copy it and paste it here, and within these two parameters will be gone. Like first one is replay and second one is bot. So we need to give a timeout like 600. This means this timeout wait 600 milliseconds, then it will execute the answer right then. So already we have been done so many codes within this script.js file, but it's still we did not check it yet. So let's check it. Actually, is it working or not? So let's write something like hi. Now this user avatar is appear here, but we can't see this hi message within this chat body. But because we did not assign any CSS property over this child elements, I mean this, but this is working nicely according to our wishes. So here, if you check it by inspect element, then you can see all the messages that avatar is appeared, and also hi message that we were write down within this input field. So now let's come back to our script.js file, and from here just copy this get response AI, and this one, from this one we need to create one more function that will be step 4. This function will be for AI answer generating function, like this, and then just call the function method and then paste it, and from here, okay. So within this we will write down so many logics, like simple logic. Just copy that message from here and then write if message, and this message should be lowercase, so for that to lower case, and then includes hi, then we will return answer, right? That answer will be hello, I have here today. Okay, let's move on to our browser for checking. Just write hi and send. Now AI answer also is appeared within this chat body. That means everything is well. So now before doing any more code within this get AI response function, we need to design this child elements that are appear within this chat body. So for that, just let's come back to our JavaScript file. From here we need to grab the class name, like first class here message, just copy it, and let's move on to our style.css file, and here just paste it, and within this we will apply first property like display flex, and gap we will take here 10 pixel, align items, plates, stored, and max width. Here we're gonna give max width 80%. For that we have to write it down here. And now let's take a look. Now it seems to be working, but we can't understand because still we don't have assigned any background color for this chat. So let's do it. For that, just copy this message, and then below this just paste it one more time, and then message dot user, I mean this user comes from here that we have added this one. So here within this we will apply two properties, like align self will be flex, and flex direction will be reverse. And in the second step we're gonna apply CSS over this avatar, I mean user message. So for that, just copy it from here and paste it again below this. So avatar width will be 36 pixel, and height we will give here 36 pixels, same, and border radius we're gonna give here 50%. Background will be people pour color code, and display will be flex. And also justify content, we're gonna give here center, and outline item also will be center. And font size I'm gonna give here 1.2. Now let's see. So now you can able to see this user message has gone to the right hand side, and also the AI chatbot message has gone to the left hand side. This is too cool. So in this time we're gonna apply CSS over this bubble, this text, then all the message will be visible that we can be able to see. So for that, just copy it from here, this bubble class name, and then paste it. And curly braces. Within this curly braces, we're gonna give first property like border. Border will be 1 pixel solid, and its color we will give here and the background color. Okay, let's have a look. The text color is not F here because still I don't have assigned applied any text color for this. So let's do it. Color I'm gonna give here this one. Here within this code block, let me clear this how actually it works. So here you can able to see this if the message dot to lowercase. We have used this to lowercase method because this will convert the message to lowercase, so that's why we used this one. And then we can able to see this includes, and within this includes here hi, that is the message. So this means if the message includes with hi, then it will return this message. And even after we will create so many answers within this code block, like if. So here we will write how are you, then it will return this message, and again if. So here we'll say what is HTML, what is HTML, then it will return a message HTML, about HTML, and then again now. Okay, so now we already have created so many messages here that will be worked through this conditional logic. So first we will check this hi. If we write down there within that input field hi, then it will return this message exactly like AI chatbot. So for that, let's open this browser and let's say hi, and then it will give you this answer like hello, how may I help you today. And then they have a second question like how are you. Just copy and paste it here and send it. Then now we able to see this undefined because I don't know why it's occurred. Let me check. Unfortunately there went something wrong, it seems to be. Let's figure it why it's occurred actually. I think this this function will be located placed over this send message function. So let's move it and just replace the step 4 into 3, and this will be 4. Okay, it's alright. And now let's move on to our browser, and here we start messaging with our AI chatbot that we have made customly. And then what is HTML? Okay, what is CSS? Well, that's working according to our wishes that we were wanted. But now while we send our message and then this AI chatbot message is not appear here smoothly. It's come for like a electric bulb. So let's make it smoother. So for that we need to work with style.css file, and here we need to figure out the message. Okay, yes, that one. And here we will add one more property. This is called animation. Just write it here, animation. And this animation name I'm gonna give here fade in. Okay, so we don't need out, just in will be better. And now just copy this animation name, and below this we will enter it. From first one, we will say here opacity 0, and transform we will give here translate y, this will be 10 pixel, and 2. Here will be 2, and within this we will just copy these two properties and just customize it. It will be 1, and this one will be 0. And now let's have a look, and again ask the question hi. Well, now it's coming here smoothly. That looks.
So now what would be if they have no answer against the user question, like user they have asked a question like where are you from, but that against that answer question they have no answer. So for that we need to give a default answer for that, like this one. Just write return and this one. Let's say here where are you from, and now send it. Now it says I'm not sure how to respond to that. Can you ask something else? That means they have no proper answer against to this question.
So that's it. We have just built a stunning AI style chatbot UI from scratch. So this is great for practicing front-end design and understanding how chatbots work visually. In this next video, we can hook this up with a real AI like OpenAI. If you learned something today, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment what feature you'd like to do next. Until then, keep coding like a pro. Peace.